Hey everybody, this is Rydo and we're back to Deponia Doomsday. Now there's a chance, and it feels like it might be a pretty good chance that we only have about 5 more minutes of this game to go. So there's not really a lot to say before that other than we have not unlocked any magazines, and I feel like those will all unlock once we beat the game. And if we do have 5 more minutes of gameplay, that would mean that these last 3 cutscenes plus these two cutscenes are from doing something that I simply didn't do. It would also mean that there's probably only one more achievement for actually completing a storyline chapter, and then there's just a considerable amount of achievements for doing side things in this game that quite frankly are not worth the effort. Before we got to this section we're in, we were spending a lot of time going through portals, and before we even got to the point where we could go through portals, we were spending a lot of time in Paradox City. Now we're in a position where we have current timeline Rufus, old Rufus, and current timeline young Goal, as I've been calling her, and one of the two Rufuses are going to be killed, and Goal is going to be killed. The other one is going to get their brain wiped so that they have to go through everything a second time. Meanwhile, this utopian here that is going to do it is looking for a fuse. This is the device that will wipe your brain. And we have Tuck here. So let's start with looking at and talking to Goal.
Well, this is probably the end of our adventure, or a new beginning, depending on how I decide. Are you all right?
Great. I'm about to be iced. At least you have a choice.
Yeah, great choice. Did you forget how our adventure ends?
Huh. Point taken.
A good-looking guy. Too bad he has to die so young.
How would you convince the other version of yourself to die?
I think you should let them kill you. Fine with me. Then you have to do it all over again. Just to plunge to your death again in the end.
That would be the right.
Draw straws.
That would be the right
Have any
solution,
straws?
though.
Tony took mine. Mine too. Wow, we have so much in common. Okay, I know. I'll think of a number between 1 and 10. If yours is lower, you let them ice you. If it's higher, you do it all over again. Okay, ready? 5. Damn, I chose that too.
Like, if Rufus remembered anything that happened at any point in the adventures of the 3 previous games and what's happened up to this point in this game, and he changed anything, that would be better than having the other Rufus who has no memory whatsoever of trying to do that. We can look at the Utopians.
If I could choose my future, I don't know if I would choose one where we share a planet with these dweebs.
We can look at this.
I'm really not that hot on having my Shinshumas fernungled, but maybe it's better than being
a lot of gibberish. See if we can film that.
Hey! What are you doing? Oh, you idiot! You knocked over the Shinshuma clocks!
Oops!
What a foofnex. No false moves, understood?
Alright.
Is there no other solution?
No!
Okay, well then.
That's Tuck.
Tuck will save
Tuck.
the day, hopefully.
I can't talk to him out loud, otherwise I'll blow his cover. Luckily, we're an experienced team and understand one another without words. Hey Tuck, can you hear me? Loud and clear. Then the training paid off.
What training?
I learned from the best, sir. Rufus, sir.
Oh, come
Just
on.
not animating the lips moving. Doing very simplistic animations
One
of
sir is more than
the
enough.
eyes moving.
Yes, sir.
Now for my plan.
You have to get help. You have to overpower the utopians. You can reach our bonds through the back tunnel. Overpower the utopians. They're elephants, probably not. Let's go with this one.
Can you reach our bonds through the back
See, this
tunnel?
feels like a potential different endings.
Difficult? Luckily, I know exactly what to do. I won't duck this up.
You can do it, Tuck!
I'm just waiting for your command.
Alright, let's see if this works.
Okay, on my command.
If I don't make it, just leave me behind.
You can do it, Tuck!
What would be funny is if Tuck doesn't understand any of what's
It
going
was
on.
an honor to have served with you, sir.
And this is just all happening in Rufus's mind.
And go!
Abort! Abort! I'm afraid we're gonna go belly up with this idea.
Well observed. Then we'll have to bring in the big guns.
Let's see about this one, I guess.
You have to get help.
Difficult? Luckily, I know exactly what to do.
I'm gonna see if I can skip through this because this is boring if we're just gonna get the...
I won't bottle out.
Bottle.
You can
This
do
time.
it, Tuck.
So it's duck,
I'm
bottle.
just waiting for your command.
Okay, on my command.
Way too much dialogue, way too much
If I don't
stretching
make it, just leave me behind.
of this game. This game's way too long.
You can do it, Tuck.
I think for point-and-click adventures, I really do want a
It was
5-hour
an
experience
honor to have
max.
served with you, sir.
You can have series, you can have it like
And
annualized,
go!
but don't give me an extremely long experience
Abort! Abort!
unless you can do it really, really well.
It's too quiet. I sense a trap.
Like you'd have to be on the level of LucasArts if you want to
Well observed.
do a 10 or 15
Then we'll
hour
have to
game.
bring in the big guns.
So we're just trying all 3 of the options at this point. Can't really do anything else.
You have to overpower the utopians.
Be funny if none of these worked.
Difficult? Luckily, I know exactly what to do. As soon as I break cover, there is no turning back.
And he's got a machine part.
You can do it, Tuck.
I'm just waiting for your command.
And I don't think I can change the plan.
Okay, on my command.
If I don't make it, just leave me behind.
You can do it, Tuck.
We didn't need all of this.
It was an honor to have served
We don't
with
need
sir.
you to write lines of dialogue like this. It's not like
And
in
go!
German this would have been any shorter. This still
Abort!
would be a dumb
Abort!
idea.
I have no clear line of fire.
So we tried all 3 of
Okay,
them.
I'll take care of it. Just wait for the signal.
I
So
have understood
there's, like-
everything and will do exactly what you expect of me, sir.
Right.
And so that
Fits.
That's fortuitous, for I finally found the fuse.
Well done, Kugo. Ha! Now it's all back in place again. Which one of you is having the brain wipe?
Let's see. If we put this machine in the brain wipe machine, maybe it could change some things around?
We need more time to think. This isn't a decision you make every day. You have to weigh all the pros and cons. Do you maybe have a
We only have
flip
like
chart?
2
Enough
options.
of this, Buffnox. I'll choose you.
What? Why me?
Because you are obviously the class schmogo here. Don't attempt to fight it. It will make the pain easier to bear. We will begin as soon as the Shinshuma Klux is fully charged.
Alright, well, let's just hit it again.
Again?
Alright, let's see if we can do this.
Again?
What else do we have to interact with? Talk to
I'll
Gold.
get us out of here.
Do you have a plan? No. Let me guess. You're working on it?
Actually, this time I just wanted to let it come to me. Why should I always do all the work?
Let's talk to
I
the Rufus.
think you should let them kill you.
Nope,
then you
that's
have
the
to do it
same
just apply.
Line of dialogue.
Maybe we should draw straw. Do you have any? Tony, mine. Wow. Okay, I'll think of
Tons
it.
of
Yours, if it's
dialogue
high.
here.
Okay, ready? Damn. I'm really not that hot, but maybe it's better than being Busa.
So we can kick that.
Again?
And I guess
Now.
we say now.
What's that meant to be? An epileptic fit?
Can't you hear me? Now.
Don't think for a minute that your limited pantomime skills will be able to alter a single thing.
Damn it, Tuck. That was the signal.
What kind of signal?
When I do this, it means now.
Hey, Rolex, there's another one there. Now what?
Never mind now. We'll take care of him in a minute.
It means throw now. Now.
And energy!
Throw already. Throw.
Too late.
So is this gonna work, or did I just screw up?
Well, you know the rest of the story, don't you? With no memories of his adventures the other side of time, Rufus tried everything in the book to get back to Elysium. That's how he eventually got to know me. He rescued me from the claws of the Organon.
Maybe
to
we do
return
get
to
multiple
Elysium,
endings.
And together, we finally saved Deponia from certain destruction. In the end, though, he let go.
Is this the good ending?
Until suddenly... Did someone here order a taxi?
Go.
Don't tell me you need some kind of special invitation. Come on, take my hand, quick! Wait. You don't know this bit yet, do you? Hurry!
Alright, grab the hand.
What are you waiting for?
Ah!
Got you!
Goal! I just can't believe it. Is it really you? Or am I already dead?
You were going to be dead. I couldn't allow that to happen.
Huh, but cutting your hair off is okay.
Now, shut up and help me pull you up.
Stop this instant. Let the man go.
Everything must remain how it has already happened once before.
Who the heck are you?
That's none of your concern. The only important thing is that you understand the consequences here.
If you let him fall, then we will return you back to your time.
But if you refuse, then I will be forced to cut the rope. So for the last time, let him go.
Who or what the hell is that?
Haven't a clue, but I'm sure they're just bluffing. You're just bluffing! You wouldn't allow me to fall to my death. I will pull him up, whether you like it or not.
Are you sure that's such a good idea?
It's kind of
Quite
funny,
sure.
this
Right, let's be
old
having
girl. We don't get
Oopsie daisy.
much of her. Like, I would have liked to see her be the goal in this story up until this
I've
point.
done it. Looks like we're quits then.
Of
This
course, I
time, I saved you.
I skipped a
looks like
line
you
of
did.
dialogue
Unfortunately,
because
there's
of the
kind of a
quick time
snag.
event.
Why?
Well, they were not bluffing.
Huh?
Why does a flying time machine need?
What the? Hey, we're alive! The rear thrusters must have slowed the fall. Hear that, Goal? We're alive! We're... Goal? Goal? Oh no, not that! Goal! Goal!
I guess that's how you get to that point.
Chillbot batteries depleted. Switching to emergency power. Danger! Danger! Consume food or replace batteries.
Oh, what's going on?
Not sure. Don't think we're dead, though.
I'm rather glad those utopians meant iced when they said iced.
Warning! Warning! Plasma explosion detected. Distance 512 clicks. Thermonuclear chain reactions will spread across the planet. Structural integrity of scrap crust will fail in 1 minute. Warning! Warning! Your provisions are in danger of defrosting.
So they're about to
minute?
die.
The world is gonna end in 1 minute?
And me, being the idiot I am, forgot to cancel the post.
So it seems like well, the game just saved, so if this was the ending that we were gonna get, no matter what, that's a little surprising, quite frankly. Alright, well, let's see what we can do.
Hide from a thermonuclear explosion in a refrigerator? That's nuts even by my standards.
As a reference to Indiana Jones 4.
She's slowly thawing out. Now we can save the world together one more time.
Why? Have you got a plan?
Don't rush me. The minute isn't up yet.
Let's go, I guess. And we could use the chrono car, which has been sitting here forever. We can use the crank.
The chrono car, of course.
Well, there's nothing else we can do. Let's try it.
Are you thinking what I'm thinking?
Oh, please, no. Is there no other way?
I don't see any.
We won't remember anything, right?
That won't change the fact that it was a great time.
Yes, it certainly has been. So long, Rufus.
It was an honor, Goal.
So what is this gonna reset? Like, it was only like a day before. And it's just gonna reset back to the beginning of this game. But Rufus should still remember all
What a
that.
nightmare. I was old. I had a mustache. All my friends were dead, and Elysium had fallen from the sky. Also, I blew Deponia up. Talk about sick. I mean, a mustache? Really? Luckily, everything's the way it was before. I can hardly wait to tell my sweet Tony about it.
Alright, bubble wrap.
Bubble wrap from the post office. What was I gonna do with it again? Whatever. I'll just leave it here until I remember what I wanted it for.
And wrench. Take the wrench. Let's go out here and see what happens. Like, we're already all at the beginning of the game.
Sweet! The balloon
Again.
filled with gas while I slept. Now, all I have to do is adjust the flame, and then it's to Elysium and beyond! Tony won't believe her eyes. I better get her crystal glasses back. Not that anything would happen to them.
And yeah, it seems like
True.
we're just gonna
The last thing I need on my balloon is ballast.
go back in here and get the bubble wrap. I really don't want to be doing this again.
I'll just leave it here until I remember what I wanted it for.
Like, we've been through this so many times. This is just ridiculous. Like, we should be seeing a cutscene, not anything else. And look
If
at the
Tony didn't
glasses.
want her glasses broken, then why did she pile them up like that?
The joke here is he's gonna
Time to get to
carefully
work.
pack them up and they're not gonna
No,
break.
stop! This seems vaguely familiar somehow. That's exactly the way things happened in my dream. I had forgotten the bubble wrap. And that's when everything went to pieces. Tony was so angry that we broke up. And then I uncovered an Organon conspiracy and started a revolution? Well, note to self, stay away from sampling the adhesives before bed.
We can't do anything with the hatch. We really don't need to see an animation of him closing the door. Right.
These visions aren't all bad. I should become a prophet. Nina, Nina, let me through. I'm a prophet. Huh? Hey, stop! You can't park here. You... Oh boy, somehow my vision missed this.
Wait, wait, wait. You don't want to seriously tell the whole story from the beginning again, do you?
But that's the point. Now that I cut out the power inverter in that thought thingy, I can remember everything.
Wait, I'm confused. Didn't you just say you had missed?
So I did, you blockhead. Each and every one of the thousands of times I can now remember. But I finally hit it. Didn't you see the awesome special effects? Why do you think I look so old? Eh?
I was distracted.
The power inverter inverted the effect of the shishu whatever.
Shinshuma clucks.
Memory laser. Instead of forgetting, I now remember everything.
Oh,
Memories of over 100 years of the same old story. You think your skin would hold out any better?
Oh, it's just a trick. Nothing more than a phony magic trick.
Do I look like I use trickery? I got gout, young fella. We completely underestimated the problem. We aren't dealing with just one loop. The time loop you created with the Chronocar was only a small loop within a much larger one. And that larger loop has two loops of its own, one of which has a lot more.
apparently they're gonna explain the whole game.
Loop only starts again at the end of the second loop.
What is that old fool driveling on about?
I think I know what he means. It's like a pizza box that you fold in the middle and then take a pen and...
No, not like a pizza box. It's actually quite simple, but just complicated. All this has already happened countless times, too often to count. And if you laser me again this time, it's just gonna repeat over and over. Goal and I will save Deponia. I'll fall. She'll try to catch me. You'll cut the cable. Goal will die. I'll blow the world to smithereens. Goal and I will thaw and crank back time. Then everything is back to the beginning, and I'll meet McThingy, what's his name? Steal the time pod, save future Goal from the future, jump off Elysium, and after we've chased across half the planet and through all the different times, we'll end up sitting here in the end again. The only difference, this time I managed a hit with the power inverter, and that's why I know this is our only chance to break the cycle.
Oh, yes?
This is too
Just
complicated.
how are you gonna do that?
You look like you couldn't even bite through a cracker.
Yeah, there's more wind in these old lungs than you have in your entire lard butt, Greenhorn. I have a plan. First, we need to erase his memory.
What? But
after all, someone has to make sure that Deponia is saved. As soon as he's back to sleeping unaware in the balloon again, the time will be right for another brilliant Rufus maneuver.
Oh, great. You got any more bright ideas?
Huh? Who are you?
Someone who is going to rip you a new O-buff! You have completely and utterly destroyed our Umux.
And the time loop is still there, just as before. So, somewhere in the far future, everything is repeating itself. Again and again.
Well, that's wishful thinking. As we haven't iced you, no one will be able to turn back time this time. The old Rufus is going to blow up Deponia, and that will be it.
Oh. Well, at least it isn't the same stupid ending as before, right?
don't rejoice too soon.
Rufus?
What now? Another one of them?
Which Rufus are you?
I am the Rufus you left behind on Elysium, you idiots.
That's impossible. We eliminated you before we took care of future Goal.
You tried to kill him.
Of course. Otherwise, he would have stopped the other Goal.
But you didn't mention anything about that.
They only know half the story.
This is way too complicated.
For crying out loud.
Hey, who's there?
Room service, okay?
So this time it's not even trying to get his helmet cleaned. We can't do anything with the toilet. So we're gonna walk this way.
Something is different, but I can't quite put my finger on it.
It's the famous elephant in the room.
Ah! Did you really think that you could simply steal our Umux just like that?
Well, you thought wrong.
You don't belong in this timeline.
We will have to remove you.
Oh yeah? You'll have to catch me first.
Hey! Stop!
Yeah, it's hard to chase somebody when you're in a pink elephant outfit. Is he gonna jump or is he gonna run around in a circle?
You can't escape your destiny! Even
Again, this is just
if it's
a cutscene, so this is more like a cartoon than a game.
And consequently, gets out of breath easily.
Oh yeah? We'll see about that.
Right. So,
Right. Now you're done for.
we've got some bottles of goat's milk.
Let's move.
Let's grab those.
Let's move.
Let's walk around.
Now we're going to get you.
Let's go to Goal's habitat. Back in this way. And let's hide in the machine. Seems like we have a timer. And go.
There's not much of a selection. Apparently there's just one single portal within reach.
Alright. Let's go.
Time to get out of here. Huh? What now? Some kind of immobilizer? What are neighbors for? No, really, what are they for? You can also steal milk from people who live farther away.
Coal tongs on the time pod? We have another pair of coal tongs we can take. We have 2 coal tongs now. We have a vase.
Actually, I wanted to leave it here. On the other hand, I'm slowly running out of ideas. And as long as I'm careful... Whoops!
Alright, that'll give me shards of glass. Let's take the clock pieces. We need something...
So many clock hands. Why do I have the feeling they're smiling at me? Doesn't matter. Gut feeling is gut feeling.
So I'm gonna run out of time here.
Without tools, I can just let this
I
gut feeling
think
go
I
right
know
out the back door.
what we're trying to do, but I don't know exactly how we're gonna get it done.
Yeah, got them.
Let's see. So if we take this with
Oh
this,
no, that would be abuse of office.
or with
Come
that, or
on,
with that.
do your job. Bring me luck. Yikes!
I've got you at last. Are you going to come voluntarily? Or do we have to remove you from this timeline by force?
As long as you're pointing a gun at me, it's not voluntary.
Huh. You're not wrong there.
The portal that they had opened under my feet led into the interim.
This feels like this might be a cutscene.
There, I was caught in the middle of a huge junk avalanche that dragged me into the depths. As if an entire city were to slide into the gaping jaws of hell.
Paradox City. The whole place must have slipped down when the future opened up underneath it.
Yes, but this timeline also came to an end. After an eternity in free fall, I finally landed there. My last thought was, if only I had a weapon with which I could open portals. Maybe I could have used it to slow my fall.
That doesn't explain how you got onto our back seat.
No, it doesn't. I wanted to build a little tension. I assume that this whole thing has happened like this thousands of times. And every time I came to on Elysium and had forgotten everything, almost everything, because the sequences gradually became more and more familiar.
So are we close to being
Crying
done?
out loud. Hey,
Or
who's there? Room
is
service,
this
okay?
just gonna happen over and over again? Like, do we have another 30 minutes of gameplay, or are we really close to being done?
I think I have deja vu. Something is wrong here, but I can't quite put my finger on it.
It's the famous elephant in the room.
Ah!
Did you really think that you could...
Hey! Stop!
See, that time we
Got
can't
milk?
even leave.
Check. That's all I could get.
Interesting. Alright, so we're gonna take this. See if this works with this.
Oh, no. That would be abuse of office.
See if this works with
No
this.
nails, no ticks, no baby teeth. No, I don't need pliers for this.
And we'll take
Actually,
this.
I wanted to leave it here. On the other hand, I'm slowly running out of ideas. And as long as I'm careful... Whoops!
Take this.
Gold never told me that she once had braces. How sweet.
Use this with this. Like,
Yeah, got them.
alright, so what else do we have? There's a loose panel.
Well, what do you know? There's a space here, but it's empty.
Perhaps we are gonna put things in
All
this
I
panel?
need for that is my
Jeez, what am I supposed to do?
Come on, do your job. What do you know? Not everything.
What if we go this direction? Let's look at
How long does he
Ulysses.
want to stay in that shower? No, he's gonna come out wrinkle-skin.
May have to use a walkthrough here at the end of the game.
What are neighbors for? No, really, you can also steal milk.
Let's try this with
It's
this.
still not too late. It's still
Start
not.
with this.
Oh no!
Try that.
What do you know?
Try
Not
that.
everything.
Try that.
No, Nate.
I
No.
think we can't trigger the end scene
Come
if
on,
we're
do
in
your
the
job.
inventory.
Oh no. Oh no. What do you know? Not everything. No nail. No. Oh no.
But
Oh, no.
it doesn't
What do
seem
you know?
like we're
Not every.
gonna
No nail. No.
find a solution in this inventory. We're missing something. Clearly. Hey, and it seems like I just glitched the game out. Like, because that timer is no longer happening, so it's either done, and as soon as I walk out, I'm gonna get shot.
Yikes!
I've got you at last.
Let's open the loose panel.
Well, what do you know? But it's empty.
I think I may have gotten the game glitched here. Alright, well, because I clicked on the panel thinking maybe this was a timed response, I think I've actually glitched the game. And unless there was a save file section here, I think I'm just going to have the autosave happen. And so we might be a little bit further behind in the next recording. And I also kind of need to look into the walkthrough to figure out like what to do. I heavily suspect that we will just get more options as we go in loops over and over again. And even a perfect player who knew exactly what they need to do would probably have to do this loop 2 or 3 times. That's going to be it for this recording, though. As always, I ask you to like, share, subscribe, comment, and watch every second of my videos. If you want a friend or follow me on any social media sites, there's a whole bunch of links down below in the description box. And if you want to support me even further, you can click on the link to Patreon, or you can friend me on Steam and gift me a game off my wishlist. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.